It is Thursday, October 1st. We're only 33 days away from the most important election of our lives. And I say it every day, stay angry. And it's impossible not to stay angry with Donald Trump. It is remarkable. Yesterday, he somehow pretended to denounce white supremacy and then went that evening to Minnesota where he spewed white supremacist, racist garbage against Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Donald Trump reminds me of the bigots I've dealt with who will say things to me like, I'm not a bigot, I'm not racist, and then while doing that, spew anti-Muslim bigotry at me. Donald Trump is a white supremacist, period. There's no debate. That's why his supporters love him. If he did not want to support white supremacy, he could say, I don't want the support of anyone who supports white supremacy, who's involved in white supremacist organizations, and I don't want the support of anyone who believes that white people are inherently superior to people of color. That's really the essence of white supremacy. It's structural, yes, but it's also philosophical. The idea that you believe, these white supremacists, that white people are superior and our power structure must reflect that. He will never say any of that, never, because he is a white supremacist. There's no disputing that. There's no debating that. And here's the other thing. Want to stay angry more? While Donald Trump is paying no taxes and taking advantage of all the benefits of our society that you and I pay for, like police and a military and care for our veterans and roads and education, he pays nothing. We pay for all of that. Worse, now we've learned about two things where Donald Trump is using our tax dollars to help his 2020 campaign. There's no level of shame with this man. Politico reported today a new thing. The Agriculture Department has begun just last week mandating in all these food boxes they send out to people who are in need of food, a letter from guess who? Donald Trump, saying it's from him. I'm not even kidding. This box, they've been sending it out since May and sporadically including these letters. Now it's mandatory in the closing 4 weeks of the campaign that all these food boxes, which are going to millions of Americans who have food insecurity and need food, and the food is from our farmers. Here's the letter, and it comes in both English and Spanish. It says, as president, safeguarding the health and well-being of our citizens is one of my highest priorities. As part of our response to coronavirus, I prioritize sending nutritious food from our farmers to families in need throughout America. First, Trump has no idea what nutritious food is. This guy eats cheeseburgers and Dr. Coke all the time. Secondly, want to laugh? In the letter, it actually has things about coronavirus like social distance, wear a mask. Clearly, he didn't write the letter. But the point is, it's in there and we are paying for it. It is our tax dollars that these boxes are going out, and this campaign letter is in there that you and I are paying for. Second, we learned even more a few days ago from Politico's great reporting. Donald Trump is rolling out through Health and Human Services an ad campaign over $300 million of our tax dollars to tell people what a great job he's done on COVID. I'm not kidding. The campaign is about defeat despair. So it's about the idea of why we should open our economy now, and you shouldn't be down, you should be happy. And it features people on it like Trump's buddy, Dr. Oz, who's a quack, and actors like Dennis Quaid and Garth Brooks. Now, the videos have not been released yet, but Democrats in the House are already concerned. They sent a letter to various chairs of the committees saying that, in their view, this is planning and executing a national strategy not to contain the virus, but taxpayer money used to fund what appears to be a political propaganda campaign just a month before a presidential election. That's what he's doing. He's not paying taxes. And if you have any doubt, first of all, you probably have no doubt Trump is doing this to help his campaign. We know Trump. But in charge of this campaign ad was Michael Caputo. Michael Caputo is a Donald Trump political operative, a longtime Republican who's got zero science or health background. But Trump put him there as HHS spokesperson. And then this guy came up with this great idea to do this. Now, while Caputo has no background in health or science, he does have a background spewing the same kind of conspiracy garbage and racist garbage as Donald Trump. For example, he has said on Twitter, the Democrats wanted the virus to kill millions of Americans to hurt Donald Trump. He wrote that. He's the head of He was a spokesperson for HHS who came up with this campaign. He also accused China and others of Asian background of furthering this COVID by design. And when confronted with this racist stuff, what did he say to CNN? Caputo said, "I'm a defender of Trump and I don't care what you saw in my tweets." That's the guy coming up with the campaign to spend our money. Now, Caputo recently left on medical leave, but not before he went on Facebook and did a rant making it clear the entire campaign is to help Donald Trump's campaign. This entire taxpayer-funded campaign is to help Trump. In it, he yelled about the Democrats don't want any good news before November. They're coming after me because I'm going to put $250 million worth of ads on the air. It's actually over $300 million. This is, again, our tax dollars being used to help Donald Trump's campaign. We've never seen that. Current and former HHS employees have raised alarms and gone to the media on this, saying this is pure politics. This has nothing to do with the health of people. There's no need to have an ad with celebrities going, "Don't be down. Trump's doing a great job." That's what you're going to see. And look at Trump has lied nonstop. Maybe in it, Trump will say, Donald Trump should get an A+ in handling the virus. I know that's laughable, but he just said that himself 2 weeks ago in an interview, that he should get an A+ for handling the virus. Also, maybe Donald Trump will say things like the worst of the virus is behind us when experts have said, that's a lie. That's a lie, Trump. He doesn't care. Don't forget in 2018, Donald Trump famously said these words, "What you're seeing and what you're reading is not what's happening." What you're seeing and what you're reading is not what's happening. Donald Trump is the king of gaslighting. But now, the man who pays no tax dollars is using our tax dollars to gaslight us. This is third world dictator garbage, folks. This is fascist or authoritarian bullshit. That's what it is. That's what he's serving up. And the Republicans are silent. And come November 3rd, it's not just defeating Trump, and we're going to defeat Trump. And we're going to defeat him big. It's taking the Senate back. And we are leading in election after election from Maine to North Carolina to Colorado to Arizona. Even Montana's in play. You've got Iowa, we're leading there. We could end up winning 5 or 6 seats. Georgia as well. If you live in any of the key states, these battleground states, please make sure you vote. Make sure your friends vote. If you don't live in those states, you can still volunteer in those states. Go to JoeBidenWebsite.com. Go to groups like Indivisible. Sign up. Register. Vote. Here, remember this. When we come out big, we win big. That's not a talking point. That's the truth. When we have big turnouts, we win big. That's why Donald Trump and the Republicans are trying to stop us from voting. Do you want to make Trump happy? If you do, don't vote. You want to piss him off? Vote. Make sure your friends vote. Thanks for tuning into the show. We're going to have a full show tonight, 6 to 9 p.m., SiriusXM channel 127. Hope you'll tune in there. And if you don't subscribe to SiriusXM, go to the website. There's always free trials. Check it out. Join the conversation. Thank you.